Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Crackin for a Cause. I am your host, MrBevers, and I am joined today by the wonderful John from the Cube something. My goodness, I forgot already. The Cube Curator? No, that's not the one. Why does my brain want to say curator? I don't know, John. Help me out
I like
here.
it. I'm just gonna let you work it out.
Just
Hi,
gonna
I'm
let me work
John
it out.
Westhoff. I am I am sometimes known as the Cube Counselor.
That's the one. See, I
Thank you
knew
for
it
having me.
started with a C. I knew it started with a C. I was like, hold on. Wait a minute. Cube Curator? No, that doesn't sound right.
Must have snapped it through you.
It must have been. It must have been. But thank you so much for joining me, John. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad that you saw the tweet I put out and that you were interested in joining. For those of you out there who don't know what we're doing here today, of course we're doing a charity pack battle. But of course I'm going to let you, John, first give you a little spiel about who you are and where people can find you, so that people can go and check you out.
Yeah, as far as my part in the awesome Magic the Gathering community, like I said, I go by the name the Cube Counselor. I do a YouTube show for the Hodge Gulashi Network. So hopefully I'll put that in the show notes, because for some reason a buddy of mine decided to make his YouTube channel very hard to spell and say. So, but I do appreciate him hosting me on there. But yes, we wanted to add some Magic the Gathering content to his show, and I am a social worker by day, so to speak. And yeah, so I've been doing it for about a year, since about last May, and just trying to explore that that niche of the community that I felt was excavated or whatever, where we talk about emotions and feelings and those things that sometimes we don't acknowledge in our card game. So
Right. So
yeah.
you should be talking with Hobbs Q then, if you haven't already yourself. I don't know if you know Hobbs, but he's I believe he's in sort of similar field. I don't know if he's in social work specifically, but he's in a similar type of field and talking about, making it okay to talk about, emotions and things like that, right? So it's totally fine to do so, and you should, right? I mean, everyone should talk about everything, really. I mean, you should get it off your chest. Don't bottle it up. It's never healthy, right? So yeah, you should definitely check him out if you haven't, and touch base.
I will. I definitely will do that.
Yeah. So thank you again, John, for joining. For those of you out there that are familiar with the series, you know what's coming up next, but we're going to talk about of course, the charities that we're going to be donating to. So first of all, John, why don't you talk about the charity that you're going to send my money to if you win today?
Yes, I have chosen the American Heart Association. Most people, we choose a charity based on how something has touched our life or impacted our life in some way, and I did, unfortunately. My wife lost her mother, the grandmother of my children, far too young to a heart disease, and she had requested that donations be made to the American Heart Association in her honor for her funeral. So that is something that when I do have the opportunity, I like to try to donate to.
I completely get you. I understand entirely. So, and in fact, a few of the charities that I rotate through are chosen for that exact reason. One of which we'll talk about momentarily here when I get to mine, but I'll be more than happy to send my money over to the American Heart Association for sure. So I hope you win, because then I can send my money there.
Okay.
For my charity, I'm going to be sending your money to the Halton Down Syndrome Association, which, of course, as I mentioned, is near and dear to my heart, because one of my friends has a son with Downs. Was diagnosed just basically before birth. It's just a great little charity that, and it's across the nation in Canada. I assume that there's something similar in the States as well, but it's basically just a program that helps families who have children with special needs that require extra attention, or maybe support for learning, like adaptive learning, all that kind of stuff. So they just do little everything, right? Like they provide those after school programs and support for the parents and all that kind of stuff. So it's a really good charity for families who need it. And so that's where I'm going to send your money.
Now I hope that you win, because my career started working at a group home with persons with developmental disabilities, and it really catapulted my career, changed my life, and I learned so much from those wonderful people I got to work with. So
There you go. So we're both motivated to lose then, is what you're saying. All right.
And that's okay, right?
Yeah. But like I like to say with this series, and John, you'll know this as I say it, is that there are no losers with this series, and there never have been, because at the end of the day, the real winners are the charities and the communities out there who get to find out about these great charities all around. So, there isn't really a loser here. We get to donate to charity. We get to open a pack and have some fun. And, I get to work with people like yourself, which is wonderful, right? So without further ado, let's get into the pack battle itself, which is, of course, John decided he wanted to pick, I think you said Ikoria or Zendikar. And I didn't have any loose Ikoria packs kicking around at the time. So we went with Zendikar because I had this available. But John, why don't you let everyone know what the stipulation was that you wanted to go with?
Yeah, I have found out later in my Magic career that I thought I was a black player at heart, but I've definitely become a green player and accepted that I am just a big old Timmy that likes to play big dumb idiots, and I'm happy to do that, especially in Cube. Which is my preferred format now.
There's definitely no problems with dropping a bunch of big dumb idiots on the table and being like, okay, deal with this if you can, I guess. Right?
Yeah. So in that spirit, our stipulation is who can draft the biggest dumbest idiot green card. Because green usually has those.
Sounds good.
And then our secondary thing is converted mana cost or mana value. I don't know how you feel about that, but so we'll do highest mana value, and then if there's a tiebreaker, we'll do number of green cards in the pack.
All right, sounds good. So let's get right into it then. And as to your comment about mana value or converted mana cost or whatever, I actually don't really care. It doesn't bother me that they've tried to change it. I put a hot take out on Twitter earlier, and by earlier I mean like this was, by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, it was weeks ago, and it was it was just saying like the only reason they shortened CMC to mana value is so that they could put more words on a card for power creep purposes.
I did see that.
Right? That was it. That was the reasoning behind. Like, that's my opinion of why they have tried to shorten the words so that they can fit more words on the card. So yeah, so you've got a red card there and I've got a blue card there, so we don't really care about either of these, right?
Oh.
All right. Okay. So far neither of us have green cards. Okay. Still nothing. Come on, we got to hit some green, right? This is Zendikar. Okay, there you go. I've got a green one, and this is the 4-cost green. This is the elf, right? That just when it. So this is interesting to me, right? Because this so this is a 3/2 elf for 4. That when it enters battlefield, it draws you a card. Do you remember the elf from the core set that came out like just before this that drew you a card and it only cost 3 mana, and it was a 2/2? But it also made a mana.
And it was a mana dork, right?
All right. Like, is that not better? I think it's better, isn't it? Would you rather have one more power for one more mana or one more mana for one less mana, right? Like this. So I got to put that to the side, I guess, because that's my highest cost is 4 green.
That's your number one. Oh, we finally got one.
You got a big dumb idiot right there. Look at that guy.
I got a big one.
There it is. That's probably one of the biggest ones, isn't it?
6.
Yeah.
It's up there.
And I got another green card, but it's only 2, so it's not in contention for the highest mana value. We're gonna call it mana value. YouTube, get used to it. It's just gonna be a thing.
Get used to it.
You got a good one though there. That is a very good common. Feed the Swarm.
Hey, one of the most hated.
It's actually worth over $1, just so you're aware there. Okay, we've got you got another big green idiot. You got the gecko. That's the land? Is that the kicker one?
That's the multi-kicker one, right?
Yeah.
I'll let you catch up.
2 landfall. Well, so I'm on. Okay, I'm not on uncommons yet. Are you on uncommons?
I am. I went too fast.
It's okay.
Wait. Oh, there we go.
There's my first uncommon. Again, red.
Yeah, I feel like the balance is not great in these packs.
Well, that's okay.
Or at least.
What'd you get there?
One of the split cards.
That's the
Yeah,
blue
MDFC.
flip card, right? That you've got there.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's
Oh, you got one too?
there's my flip card, and it's blue as well.
The rare
That's
is.
your rare. Oh,
Oh, good one.
holy
Hey,
moly! I got Band Boy.
Band Boy.
Band Boy. But
That's our
notably, still
of IO.
only a 4 converted mana cost green creature. So not quite. And then I got a swamp here.
Ooh, I want your swamp. Get this plains out of here.
Fair.
Chicken dinner. Yeah, no, I appreciate
Yeah, you win
having me
there
on.
for sure.
I actually, honestly, part of the reason I reached out to you is because I rarely keep packs uncracked. I'm very bad with that. I
Right.
cannot resist the urge to crack a pack. So I just happen to have a couple in my drawer that have just been eating at me, and I was like,
This is a reason to open them. All right. Well, so like, I mean, if you're unfamiliar with my channel, John, yourself, is I crack a lot of packs. It's literally what my channel's been for the last 3 years on YouTube. It's just cracking packs. Every episode, every video, cracking packs. And I guess like middle of last year, I was kind of getting burnt out of cracking packs, and I was like, you know what, I need to find something else sort of to hook me into opening packs. And it wasn't necessarily that I was tired of opening packs. I was tired of opening as many packs as I was opening, right? It kind of starts to lose its luster after you've cracked, you know, and ask any business owner who owns a card shop who has to crack boxes upon boxes. He's like, I don't care, right? Like business owners will be like, I don't care about whether I have to crack packs anymore or not. It doesn't matter to me. The thrill's gone because I'm just doing it for business purposes. But like, so I started this series because I was like, you know what, I want to crack a pack for no value, as they say, right? But actually put value in it, and that was to do this competition where essentially the stipulation would be that the loser donates to the winner's charity. So it's kind of put something on the line, makes it a little bit of a fun game for everybody, and everyone gets to kind of enjoy it. So you know, and then we still get to crack some packs, which is, you know, the whole point, right? So just a huge thank you.
I think that's a great thing to do.
Yeah,
steal that from myself.
Well, go. Hey, you know what? Go for it. And this goes out to everybody out there. If you want to take this series and do it yourself, do it. More power to you, because that means more money going to charities. So like, I mean, why would I be like, no? How dare you? How dare you give to charity? No, like, of course not. Of course not. So yeah, so just a big, huge thank you to you, John, for coming out. And why don't you give a little spiel again about where people can find you, so that that way, in case they fast forward through the video, they can hear it again from you. And of course, all the links will be below in the description, links to your content and where to find you, as well as both the charities. So go take it away, John.
Yeah, so like I said, I do a YouTube channel every other week. I usually post the Cube Counselor. I've been having some guests on and just talking about, again, working through emotions and Magic and how it impacts your game, your gameplay on the Hodge Gulashi Network. I'm also where I met a wonderful host here on Twitter, often at @anti_drummer. That's where you'll see me talking with a lot of the awesome Magic the Gathering and particularly the Cube community. I've loved the last year and a half or so, just meeting so many great people on. I know a lot of people don't like Twitter, but I'm enjoying it. Exactly moments like this. Getting to meet people and make connections like this is a great thing.
And if you're into Cube, John, so this is just a little side note for us at the end here of the video. You know, if you've already finished watching, you can tune out if you want, or you can listen to our little shoot the shit here for a moment. But if you're into Cube, which you say you are, you should definitely check out Milo the Gathering. Big friend of mine, huge in the Cube community. He's actually from around my area, and I met him at Magic Fest a couple years ago. But also there's someone on Twitter named Cube Draft, I think it is. Solid dude, huge into Cube as well. And you know, just if you ever need to pick his brain or anything, he loves Cube and he's all about it. So
I actually got my one uncracked pack of Ikoria. It's not a good video, but I got as a gift from him just for responding to a tweet or something. He's an amazing, one of the most amazing people I've met. So yes,
right, exactly.
But I will definitely look up Milo as well.
There you go. Yeah, Milo's a great dude as well. He doesn't do as much Magic content anymore, but he is huge into Cube still. So like, if you ever want to pick his brain about Cube, he would be more than happy to talk to you.
Excellent, thank you.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I have been your host, MrBevers, and of course, joined by John. And as I say at the end of every one of my videos, may your pulls ever be better. Bye.